Good afternoon, friends, and welcome. I'll be sharing live trades and results with you. We'll be evaluating how well these trades work out. We'll be benchmarking this against the S&P 500. I'm expecting to be outperforming it every month. Along the way, I'll also be sharing some lessons I've learned about investments, trading, and building wealth. And of course, the mandatory disclaimer. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It should not be interpreted as advice. And with that, let's get into it. Let's take a look at trade 12 for 2023. As you might remember from our prior trade, it looked like the market was starting to rally, and we entered. Unfortunately, it pulled back, and Adam decided to exit and take a loss. The next day it did recover, and Adam decided to re-enter. Let's try that again. This is an interesting entry as there's no way to know what's going to happen next. Let's watch that trade go in live. You can see the order go in. A few seconds later, it's filled, and we are off to the races. I'm going to be using a new tool today to try and help illustrate what's happened in the past trade. I'm actually going to start out by zooming way out. This is a daily chart of SSO. That's the instrument we're trading. And I wanted to start here just as sort of a point of reference. The red line is approximately the entry of trade number 12. As you can see, the market's sort of on a roller coaster ride, for the past several months. So let's zoom into where we made our trade, and let's see what happens over the course of the next couple of days. So we had a little bit of an uptick, a pullback, and we entered in. So on the next day, there's a bit of a drawdown. And we decided to stay in. And the following day, you can see here that we got a bit of an uptick. Now we've got some gains in our trade. Let's see what happens next. Another good day followed by a few more good days. We are way up here. At this point, we might be thinking about taking some profit. Some people like to take maybe half their shares off. Adam's going to stay in the whole way. Let's continue to see what happens. Little pullback, another pullback. Some people definitely might be thinking about exiting here. We're still seeing some pretty big candles. We're going to continue with this trade and ride it out for a little bit longer. A little more volatility, still some big candles, some movements up, some movements down, and the trade is going to continue. As this trade's moving on, it seems like it is losing a little bit of momentum. There's a gap up on this day, but a pullback. Price is about the same as the day before. And following the next day, there's a gap down, but price is about the same. And the following day, price is gapping down again, a little bit of an uptick toward the end of the day. But at this point, Adam is going to go ahead and exit this trade. We're going to watch that live here in a minute. I'm going to switch back over to my trading platform. You can see this trade go in live, and we are going to take an exit, and that is going to complete trade number 12. A lot of people might be wondering why we're taking an exit at this point. Well, I mentioned that the momentum seems to be slowing down here a bit. You can see the last several days are running at about the same price. And here's what we're hoping for. So we're taking an exit here. We're hoping for a drop in the market, and we're hoping to get back in at an even better price. There's no way to know what's going to happen. We'll have to watch on the next trade to see if that happened or not. But for now, we'll head over to our tracking chart and see how we're doing for the year. All right, how are we doing against the market? You can see from our last trade, actually 2 trades ago, we took the lead on the market. Last trade I mentioned, we lost a bit. That was trade number 11. Trade number 12, we picked up 7.49% on that trade. That was an excellent trade, lasted multiple days. And on that same day, the S&P closed at 411.83. The S&P performance year to date is 7.69. We are 9.50, and we are beating the market by under 2%, but 1.8%. We'll take that. You can see the results here for the year. And then of course you can see our cumulative results over the last couple years, but we are starting to take the lead and we do like that. So hopefully we'll see on our next trade if it actually turns out that the market drops in price and we pick it up at a better price, and we'll see what happens next. That's it for today. How do you think we're doing? Please comment below and let me know how this compares to other investments you've seen. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only and should not be taken or interpreted as advice. Until next time.